Hello. Hello. Welcome. And if you watched my previous video, welcome back. After that last scene, that I saw in the Alps, I still have not recovered from it. Oh boy. It's been 2 days. I've been wanting to do MSQ. Today, let's carry on. We're fixing the shuttle, right? Let's go help them solve their ether burner problem. Where do I need to go? The forum. Oh yeah. Prostra. There it is. Oh man. The LP scene gave me PTSD. Oh, PTSD is probably not the right word. Depression, right? Made me feel so depressed thinking about it. After that scene, I went to reread the lyrics for Answers. My mind was further blown. Answers is the song that I've heard so many times since 2014. That's the first started this game. Okay, bring on. Russian out. Level 88 quest. Going underground. Test piece. Wonder how much I can sell this for. Astronaut's ability to maintain a stiff upper lip is being sorely tested. As instructed, I shall take you to see the ether burner. Meet me outside the Archeon. I trust you can make your own way there. Okay. So the Ark is being built in Labyrinthos. Hardly surprising. Where else could they conceal such a massive undertaking? Everyone, off you go, disappearing just like that into thin air, while I have to manually walk there. Archeon. I still have advice in this area. I have not done any of this, except for 1 or 2 right at the beginning. I have not touched them at all. Oh, this is still a really long. Look at all the side quests that I have not yet done. Trial. Do they intend to carry everything in the Archeon to the moon? They said they started loading scientific records and biological samples, but do they really need all of it? Good point. Some would surely object to the forum allowing foreign elements to have the run of their secret facilities. Would count ourselves lucky. What do you say? It seems so long ago we first set foot here. Yep, it's pretty much the first area I chose, and I believe it was the right decision for myself personally, since the next area led directly to the first dungeon. Where once we were refused entry, we are now welcome as guests. True. Ranger. Among the many varied documents sent to the moon, I did chance upon several inventories made in the arcade. Perhaps the forum believes such records will provide insight into the intricacies of clerical. Regardless, the Locorites did not consider them worthy more than a cursory glance. Stola. That we have been granted permission to enter the lower levels is proof of our increased standing. Would that they had been willing to confide in Estinian? I don't understand the appeal of reshaping it to look like the world above. Make your peace with what it is, or go outside if that's what you prefer. It has been many moons since I last visited Labyrinthos. As vast as the archives were back then, they've only continued to grow in the days since. Oh, it's night time. Has I spoken to Tancred yet? Oh, yeah, Fortunate. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archaeon's lift. Step inside and have offline take you to the medial circuit. Offline. 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 Name's offline. Aeon Custodian. Right. Lift operator. Hello, offline. You wish to use the lift? Yes. Yes, I do. Right. This is the backside. I'm well aware there are more important things than research right now. But I feel it is paramount I carry on as usual. Alright, let's do your usual thing then, for now. I have sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha, on the other side of Marial Ergonomics. Was it Ergonomics or Agronomics? Agronomics. Actually, there's something I have been meaning to. Oh, never mind. It can wait. But let's attend to the matter at hand. Right. You better be asking me that question later on. I want to tell you all about it. Straight tomato. I was here way at the beginning. Oh. These are my hunt targets that I have kept since the beginning. I've never returned here to complete the hunt. It is done. The hunt bill is completed. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, enter through this door. I discovered a new location. Look at all these new people that I can talk to. Falbaline. Things have suddenly taken a turn for the chaotic, haven't they? Not that it affects my work, really. For until Labyrinthos has seen its purpose fulfilled, we must keep it running. Your purpose is making the airship, a spaceship. Moi Grail, moi kyun, I've got no idea how a gleaner's supposed to make ends meet when the world's in a state like this. Ah, neither do I. So, I have business in Aporia if you wouldn't mind letting me through. Why, certainly, provided you have the request. Hello, Bilfadalfa. My colleague was meant to help me transport some equipment, but he's still nowhere to be seen. Honestly, is he going to make me wait until the world ends? Ah. Regine sign. After all that waiting, the Gleaner delivered a counterfeit. I'm hoping to have them refund me and find a genuine article, but I worry that time is fast running out. Poor guy. That's too bad for you. That's Renelden. I presume overmuch, but you've the air of an outsider about it. If you are indeed new to the area, then I would be more than happy to answer any burning questions. What do you do here? I am a Skyweaver. Now, I know what you're thinking. Surely you mean Skywatcher, but rest assured, I do not misspeak. As you may have guessed, I do not watch this, but weave it. We in Labyrinth are subject to the natural world's tempestuous vagaries. Said we are subject to mine. And should you like to keep things sunny, do not cry. What kind of place is it? Here we have Logisticon Alpha, a facility designed for the explicit purpose of controlling both air currents and environment's content, allowing us to by releasing vapor from our underground. We are form all manner of cloud, including those capable of producing precipitation. Air currents, meanwhile, are caused by a large fan-like device located in the facility. The specimens and materials located in Labyrinth are of paramount, and it is critical we maintain the environment to support their survival and longevity. Furthermore, this structure serves as the gateway to the central circuit, where our most highly classified research is conducted. Access to said area is restricted to those who have obtained express permission from the forum. They have their own weather system. Like, they control the weather system. I concur, you might want to do something about the weather. Nice weather today, eh? Hey, Aliza? Hey? I wonder what this place is actually. Stola? The further underground we go, the more surprises we find. And the fields we passed along the way brought back memories of Ferndale. Unfortunately, we were never blessed with such abundance. Ferndale was its hometown. We must be close to the central circuit, which is where Shalion's great secrets are held. If the tomes are produced, told the whole story. On our journey here, I was filled with an inexplicable sense of elation. The vegetables, other than carrots being cultivated, why, it near brought a tear to mine eye. Oh man, the Lockbreeze fed him carrots until he's sick of it. Knowing the forum, even the people working down probably kept in the dark about the truth. That's, yeah. Oh, there you are, having words with Master Fortune. Yes. Outfit out. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here, being Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Yeah, that's what the guy told me just now. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, stimulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of the biological samples kept. Sure, no, look. Let's hold on. How do you know so much? Yeah, that's what I pointed out. Why, father brought me here as a child. Oh. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with grandfather. The night before, I've been asking father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. It is all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow in awe to the wondrous. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanism employed by the Loporids in recreating a similar environment, I have come to view such processes in the subterranean gardens of Labyrinth, the lunar prison forged to contain the Zodiac, the habitation built for all men beneath the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably is no mere coincidence. Oh. Ever since Hydaelyn unfolded to us the fate that awaits Itherites, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinth in preparation for the Great Exodus. But that is not all. It is also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on the star. Though the Loporids have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Alas, time is not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the central circuit. It is there that most of all preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out. The construction of the Ark. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions and will have free reign come and go. Such was the will of the Forum after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust. Your trust. Then let us proceed. Proceed we go. Yes, let's go. Esther. By decree of the Forum, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are permitted to enter. Proceed? Yes, proceed. Let's go. Ooh. It is beautiful, yes. Yep, this is definitely Singapore's airport. Trial. We might finally have the chance to commune directly with Hydaelyn, provided we somehow manage to succeed where Charlotte's finest engineering have failed. Still, it won't hurt to have a look. Off and out. This is it, the central circle. Sooner we get a look at this heater burner, sooner we can start working out how to improve. Ranger. Temperate environment here is not unlike that of Bestway's Bureau, though the diverse vegetation doth produce a far more complex bouquet of aromas, a welcome difference indeed, for I have grown weary of the scent of care. PTSD. It's traumatized by the carrots. Oh, poor Rianje. Imagine the secrets kept here would be of great benefit to mine own research, but I will refrain from indulging my curiosity for the time being. Justinian. I have no idea what makes Alfino so confident we can solve this problem of theirs. Relentless optimism, I presume. Not a welcome trait in a youth, but less so in a gambler. Aye, let us resolve never to let him set foot in the gold saucer. Rational. The ether burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kokol Dunkel, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Okay. Okay. Timio, come on! Yeah, northwest. But I need to go south. Guess I go south first. I go northwest later. Oh, I came here at the bad timing. It's night time. Can I enter here? Can't. Wait. Let's go there. Central Dara. Oh. Kokol's Forge. Scan this. No. If we do that, there's a chance the mechanism won't function at all. We'd best rethink the design from scratch. Talking to every NPC. New NPC. This is the Kiseki way. How do you say that? W Son Didi? With Son Didi? Are my eyes to be believed? Kaolite? In the flesh? Why, I've heard all about you in the memoirs of Count Edmond de Fortemps. But never did I dream this day would come. Someone pinch me. Pinch. No, better I just slap you instead of pinch. How's that sound? You like the slap, don't you? Cry. He looks lost in thought, although it seems he's hit something of a stumbling block. Ali. Is he talking to himself? Like me right now? I'm talking to myself. Angry. For a closely guarded secret, you can see practically everything from outside, even with the magical barrier surrounding it. Orange. Surely the forum had already petitioned the aid of the Loprits, given their familiarity with such technologies. Listening. I was expecting the Sky Steel Manufactory, but instead I find a village smithy. While many of the faculties within the central circuit seem to be visible from the upper levels, the more secretive work must be carried out behind closed doors. He hasn't even realized we're here. Perhaps he has realized, but just doesn't care. Maybe it's the later. And this is the man you seek. Do not try to startle him. Off you know. Perhaps you'd like to break the ice? I suppose I should. I am the protagonist after all. Kokol. Voice acting?
あっちのパーツを変えてみるか。いやねえな。あそこはもういじらん方がいい。
Deep voice.
なあくそ。どうにかしろでどうにかできたら今頃人は宇宙の果てにだってひとっ飛びだったろよ。
取り込み中すまない。ククロウダンクロウ殿。
古篠の旦那。なんだよ大勢揃って。いよいよ納期だってか。
That's a very familiar voice.
予定については変わりない。あまり時間が残されていないという点でもな。今回は哲学者議会の意向でエーテル宿体路の改良に協力したいという者たちを連れてきた。
界隈で見た覚えのねえ顔だな。
実際賢人も混じってはいるが、この分野の専門ではない。何かの突破口になればとのことだが、仕事の邪魔になるくらいなら追い出してもいい。
そうならないように最善を尽くしましょう。早速ですが、エーテル宿タイルについて伺っても？
Yes.
ああ、構わねえぜ。息抜きがてらにな。
That's very kind of you.
箱舟に搭載される動力機関。エーテルを宇宙航行のための推進力に変えるのが俺たちの作ってるエーテル宿対路だ。
Giant bomb that never stops exploding.
地上に比べて生涯はエーテルが乏しい。それでもしっかり箱舟を動かし、月と行き来させられる優れものだ。がまだ性能が足りねえときた。計算上あと 6% ほどエーテル伝導率を上げられりゃ、哲学者議会に要求されてるだけ往復時間を短縮できる。たかが 6%、 されど 6% だ。最高の素材と最良の設計で宿対路の製造に当たってる以上、そう簡単に数字は上がらねえんだよ。
レポリットたちにはもう相談したのですか？
ああ、彼らの技師も検討をしてくれているが、すぐには解決策が出せそうもないようだ。レポリットの船である月は高性能の動力機関を有している。しかしそれは広大な月内部を使えるからこそのとてつもなく大きなものだという。我々の彼らに言わせれば、小さなおもちゃの箱舟にその技術を転用するのは難しい。
Yeah, compared to the moon, our arc is small.
ああ、もうどうしろってんだ。そういう無茶を言うときはせめてエクスアダマントを手土産にしてほしいぜ。
Oh, this poor engineer.
エクスアダマントってアラグのか？
あなた何か知っているの？
Adamantite.
あ、いや、詳細までは。アラグ帝国で生み出された金属なんだが、製造法が門外不出で久れし金属なんて呼ばれてたらしい。
A very common material in the FF series.
かの帝国においてはダラガブの製造に用いられたり、宇宙進出の要を担ったって記録で見たことがある。
そう、そいつだ。そのエクスアダマントだよ。現代においては完全に失われた未知の冶金技術で作られた素材なんだ。エーテル伝導率がものすごくてな、今のエーテル宿対路にも少量だが使ってるんだ。ほら、第7零歳の折にダラガブが飛び散っただろう。たまたま北洋にポチャンとした破片を引き上げて、そこから取り出したってわけよ。あのエクスアダマントがたくさん手に入りゃ、伝導率の 6% 向上も夢じゃないんだがな。
ダラガブの破片なら他にもエオルゼや各地に刺さってると思うけど、そこからは回収しないの？
グリーナーに依頼は出してある。だがエクスアダマントが使われているのはダラガブの中でもごく一部。トゲのように突き立った巨大装置、いわゆるラグナロク級高速艦の動力部なんだよ。調査によると、そこへたどり着くには数々の防衛機構ひしめくダラガブ編の内部を踏破しなきゃならんそうだ。凄腕のグリーナーをかき集めたって そうそうできる芸当じゃねえ。
ってそれバハムートを消滅させるために私たちが行ったあたりよね。
Yeah, we sure did. Though I don't quite remember. It has been like 5, 6, 7 years ago? You want me to go and fetch the... what's it? The White Raven's ghost. It haunts me. This sounds like a job for someone else. I really want to pick this one. I guess I'll just be nice.
確かにあなたの実力なら申し分ないと思うけれど。
Yes. It's a fetch quest.
高速艦を伴ったダラガブの破片はエオルゼアだけでも複数確認されている。できるだけ多くの X アダマントを回収したいとなれば、私たちで手分けするよりもむしろ。
Are we going to split? Split into groups?
サンクレット、君はガレマルドで偵察任務をするにあたって派遣団の代表たちとつながるリンクパールを渡されていたね。それはまだ通じるかい？
ああ、現役だ。好きに使ってやってくれ。
何をするつもりだ？
You'll see.
皆で薪を集めるのです。吹雪をしのぐ焚き火を、暗闇を照らす灯火をつけるために。
Oh. This is such a callback.
こちらアルフィノ、聞こえるだろうか。暁の決命から皆に頼みたいことがあるんだ。
Group chat.
ルキアだ。一切承知した。すぐにアイメリク様に連絡を取り、クルザスのダラガブ編に回収部隊を向かわせる。
グリダニアも了解だよ。対策に追われてる姉様たちに代わって国への森の分は僕が行く。
And Alfino has become so capable.
高速艦の他にエクサーダマントが回収できるあてはないのかしら。
It has been
わざわざ X アダマントを使っているような品は尋常じゃない量のエーテルを通したり蓄えたりする必要があるものだ。現代にまで残っていれば特に強力な魔器として専門家や構図家のもとに流れている可能性が高い。
It's been so good seeing its development throughout the expansion.
強力なアラグの魔器ですね。東方連合に持ちかけて探してみます。
Oh, even Sirina's in the group chat.
他にも何か協力できることはありませんか？こちらにはダラガブ編がないので人手にはまだ余裕があります。
ククロ殿、オサード小大陸の方で何かできることはないでしょうか？
おお、東方諸国が協力してくれるってのか？
Yes, we've been networking. It's important.
だったらあれだ、俺神器って呼ばれる最後を貸してもらいて。
Sacred relics.
神器は時に万神を権限させられるほどのエーテルを溜め込めるようになってんだ。宿退路と一緒に組み込みや大きな力を扱いやすくなる。
聞こえていただろうか。神器の確保も合わせて頼みたいんだ。
了解です。週末の最悪だなんてどうしようかと思いましたが、何かやれることがあって少しほっとしました。機械のことはよくわかりませんが、完全な形で仕上げられるよう私たちも頑張ります。
よっしゃ、そんじゃまちゃちゃっと言ってくら。丘の上だろうが構わねえ。 景気よく略奪してくるからよ。届け先はオールドシャーリアンでいいんだな。首を洗って待っていやがれ。
そうするよ。みんなありがとう。くれぐれも気をつけて頼む。
やったわね。
ああ、エクスアダマントはきっとここに届く。私たちはそれを信じ、さらに先を見据えて準備を進めていこ
う。Let's do it. A call. Appreciate you doing all this, but ain't getting me hopes up just yet. Alfino. There are no oaths or contracts binding the members of the Ilsabad contingent, and in many ways it was even more loosely organized than the Crystal Brave. Nevertheless, I knew none would refuse this call to arms. Truly, we have been blessed with trustworthy and dependable allies. Raha. Time and time again, it seems the Allagan, something or other, are either the cause or of the solution to our problems. To think the self-same materials that once launched Dalamud will now be used to help ferry mankind to the moon. There's a poetry to in that. Ishtola. I'm confident that even the deadliest of Allagan defense mechanisms are no match for our allies. At this rate, some of them might soon have as many accomplishments to their names as a certain warrior of light. Considering how much of a fuss he made at the time, I don't see why he takes every opportunity to bring it up. It was just firewood. It was just firewood. I'm sure it left a deep impression. First, the tale of Roy, now the final days. No one can accuse the Ilsabad contingent for backing down from a challenge. Of course, they weren't all so committed to the cause when we first set out, but after seeing the example set by you, Alfino and the others, the change was palpable. They couldn't help but believe. What serendipitous irony that the remnants of the seventh umbral calamity would become the keys to mankind's salvation. Never more certain have I been that Master Louisoire watched over us from the ethereal sea. Ali. Though Bahamut is long gone, the internment hulks are far from safe. It could be much worse, of course. They won't have to fight their way past Meracidian dragons, nor is there any danger the Elder Primal might be summoned again. Even so, I dare say there are still a fair few elegant creations and contraptions remaining to bar our friend's way. I only hope their grandfather watches over them. Alright, let's finish this one. Trial. Seems like it's time like these we're reminded of how famous or infamous Alfino has become. Who would have thought he could achieve so much with a single link pearl conversation? As we're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Oh, and who might that be? And that's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Fine. See ya, Kryle. Yeah, big achievement for Alfie. Meanwhile, in Uda. Oh no, it's the bloody banquet again.
改めて事情は分かった。ダラガブ編からのエクスアダマントの回収、 そして強力なアラグの魔器の収集じゃな。
Oh, this is the Coils team playing right now.
よし、すぐに不滅隊の精鋭を揃え突入部隊を編成せよ。銀中団や同人団からも腕利きを募れ。パパシャンは各ギルドに通達を。アラグの防衛機構を制し未知の素材を回収するにあたっては彼らの協力が必要不可欠じゃ。フィルガイス、サカツ州の中でもそなたを呼んだのは鉄塔弾を動かす可能性を考えてのこと。不滅隊に協力し突入部隊の補助やその間の各地の警備を受け持ってくれるな。
は、我が息子鉄塔団団長シュルンベルク直々にことに当たるといたしましょう。
ピピン、突入部隊の長はそなたに任せる。集いし強者たちを率い存分に来そうなを振るうがよい。ロロリトよ、そなたはアラグの魔器の回収じゃ。市場に出回っているもの、鉱塚に買われたもの、そなたになら心当たりもあろう。無論善意でなどとは言わぬ。取引方法はそなたに任せるゆえ、いつもの通り最後には損のないよう収めてみせよ。世界を脅かさんとしておる終末の最悪、それが報告通りのものならば我らの力のみでは到底抗いえぬ。しかしわらわはエオルゼアの民は今や知っておろう。第7零歳からこちら抱えてきた傷や痛みと向き合ってやっと分かったのじゃ。一人では立ち上がることさえできずとも誰かとならば戦い抜けると。それを先陣を切って示してきた暁が共に立つ者を欲している。ならばウルダ派は果敢に応え、彼らと共にこの最悪に打ち勝とうではないか。各方直ちに取り掛かるがよい。第17代国王ナナモウルナモからの至上命令と心得よ。
Meanwhile, the Black Shroud. They're gonna show all of the cities that this is going to take quite a while.
兵の数は揃ったけど、やっぱり偏りが出るか。治療には事欠かなくても防衛機構の破壊を担う者が少ない。
DPS in need. DPS in need. Where are all the DPS and tanks? Everybody's learning Sage.
グリダニアのあり方としては正しいんだけどね。長期戦になるかもしれないな。
I see a certain
よければ
useless
私たちも連れて行ってくれない？
bonus EXP や。
君、どうしてここに？
ギラバニアには高速管がついているような大きなダラガブ片が落ちてきてないんだ。 だからグリダニアの手伝いに。アラミゴから一番近いし、何より思いっきり暴れる前衛が必要なんじゃないかと思ってさ。
見透かされてるのは尺だけど、その通りだよ。よくわかったね。
もうすごく昔のことみたいに感じちゃうけど、私暁の一員としてこの国の調査を担当してたんだ。だから知ってるよ、国営の森のこともグリダニアのみんなの戦い方だって。
だったら遠慮なく力を借りさせてもらうよ。早速だけど打ち合わせと行こう。
Everyone's going into coil now.
必ずやり遂げるから見ててね、パパリも。
Making preparations for coil. Meanwhile, in Curtis. Oh?
やっと見つけたぞ。兄貴、何してるんだよ。もうみんなとっくに集合して。
I mean, what did you think people do here? Slash spray. What's that? What's going to happen? Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea. Oh, it's this guy.
という要請が東方連合とロロリト会長からありまして、海賊衆の皆さんなら仁義に心当たりがないかと思ってこちらに参ったのです。おや、あれは。
おやおや。
あれ、なんでハンコックまでいるの？
Wait, what is this song?
でもちょうどいいや。実は頼みたいことがあってね。
ああ。Oh wow. Is this the first time I heard of this song? It's a different mix. Is this a new mix? Appreciate you doing all this. Oh, is it the same dialogue as previously? Same dialogue. Right, Alpinol, new quest. No job too small. Alpinol is resisting the urge to pat himself on the back. Though our friends are searching for refined adamantite and sacred relics, we will only know if they meet your requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught else we might do to be of service? Ha! You've already done more than enough. If I had to say though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about elegant technology. That means you there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more than the average scholar. Yes? Ha! If only Master Kokol knew how right he was. While he and Graha establish a rapport, why don't we help with preparations for the Grand Exodus? Indeed, this would mean going above and beyond the terms of our arrangements, but I propose this not to curry favor. As confident as I am that we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This would also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traversing the Great Expanse, and if nothing else, it beats twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the Anamanta. The one in the trailer, I see. Well, ain't you bunch of helpful buggles? If you've mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Scion Hamlet is lousy with researchers and scholarly types, busying themselves preparing for the Exodus. That lot need all the help they can get. But then, off we go. Right. There's some more fetch quests before the end. I'll admit, without refined adamantite, I ain't got a bloody clue how else I could get the Etherburner performing any better. If you lot don't come out with the goods, we buggered. Good luck. I shall endeavor to provide Master Kokol with whatever information he should require. Right. Where do we need to go again? Oh, up there. Yeah. Oh, it overrides the field's music as well. Does it override the battle as well? Oh yes, it does. Nice. It's a hype moment after all. Seems like a short loop though. There you guys are. In order to protect the secrets of the Central Circuit, the researchers must navigate a bewildering maze of paperwork before they are permitted to return to the surface. I suppose it's not different than any other aspect of Scion society. We do love our bureaucracy. It's very much a mirror of the city above, which is perhaps how it came to be called Scion Hamlet. Ashtola. What a quaint little settlement this is. A shame it is hidden underground. I don't mind a bit of heavy lifting. I draw the line with paperwork, so much as wave a shift of documents at me and I'll put my lens. Surprised as I was to learn the forum plan to send everyone home, I can't imagine how the common folk must feel about it. Do my senses deceive me? In the shadow of yon corner. One can but hope this leadeth not to mischievous eye. The piano at the end always had us think of that chorus. Oh yeah, they just cut it off. Yeah, yeah, that's true, that's true. They cut it off before it could go to that section. From what I can tell, a lot of the people actually live down. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Scholar Montijani mentioned. Let's start by asking around, ideally without getting in any. It's the Scion Quest. Let's meet by the Etherite work once our work is done. I see someone who just flew away. Oh, it's Esper. Esper just randomly flew in the background. Well met. Are you the blue quest giver? Yes, you are the blue quest giver. Ah. I guess I'm not be flying here anytime soon until I finish the MSQ. Oh, it's alright. These guys. Oh, it's short. Adieu. Now let's find some NPC that needed. Okay, this particular spot here reminds me of the Disney castle in Kingdom Heart. Not Kingdom's Heart. Silken Grim. Hello, sir. Good day. Oh, hello. Are you one of the new helpers? No, I'm here to help you with anything. Working on the afterburner. Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I choose that over my current duties. Taking and loading samples day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Still, no one would be cross if I misplace a few ligaments or what have you. The forum's got enough, let as it is. What with deciding who gets to board the Ark, and a lot of powerful people have opinions about it. My heart goes out to Master Fortuno and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? Ah. It's a race against time to prepare for the Great Exodus, but with everyone in such a rush, you're bound to make mistakes. That's why you don't do it last minute. A steady current. Oops, accident. Picked that up. Oh shit. What was he saying just now? Steady current. Helping with the Ark, even with all the power Master Cacals managed to squeeze out of the Etherburner, is still not enough, apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. If only we begun the Exodus sooner. That's what I said. People are dying. There'll be no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan and all will be well. If the Etherburner isn't up to snuff, we'll have to begin the Exodus sooner than planned, so we can make as many trips as possible. Might fail to meet the projected targets too. If so, we'll be faced with some hard choices about what to leave behind. And who. That's tough. That is tough. Na 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 na. It grinds my gear that this music doesn't continue with that part. Offering to help, that's very kind, but I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. It's mostly lists of the things we'll need once we arrive on the moon, and then whichever star we choose as our new home. Duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions. So I'll be a lot busier after we. I hear that our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. Looking forward to finally meeting them in person. After having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I've not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy, like that beheaded rabbit that ran by. Oh, you've met them? To be perfectly honest, I've not even the slightest idea. Oh, wait. Come to think of it, rabbits don't normally wear hats, do they? Or run on their back paws? Perhaps it was an escape step. Token has spoken with everyone. Now, the next area is just in front. Where is it? Oh, there they are. All the ways are here. Rianje. It would appear the Loporits have infiltrated Shalion's most heavily guarded facility. How? Singing way. Aww, what joy to sample the delights of eateries. Cooking way. How marvelous it is to see you again. You'll be pleased to hear I've learned much since our fascinating discussion at the Keratorium. All thanks to Rianje, you see, he's taught me the finer points of cooking, which, despite my name, I knew very little about. So many dishes, so many hard to pronounce words. Actually, I was rather hoping he'd show me how to bake an Archon loaf. A quite popular idea, though it doesn't sound like it contains any flavor to speak of. Still, if that's the sort of thing your kind enjoys, I shall make enough to last. Oh no. That bland, like tasteless bread. Growing way. Crikey, I wasn't expecting to see you here, Kale. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to say goodbye, and for having those other Loporits attack you. Terrible misunderstanding that. Not to worry though, all have since recovered from the rather savage beating you administered. They bear you no ill will, well, perhaps a little, on account of the savagery, but time heals all wounds, most anyway. Another bot on my chat. Oh my god. Let me ban. Fucking bots, man. They're everywhere. Living way. Fancy meeting you here, Kale. Our friends in the forum brought us to see the teeny tiny toy bot, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is eateries itself, though we now find ourselves in sort of funny underground miniaturized version of it. Oh, to them this is like small toy. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're preoccupied. Honestly, all that time to prepare and they're still not ready. I suppose we just have to show ourselves around. Or at least that's what we're planning to do until we chance upon Oriange and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about engaging in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest. Won't that be fun? Oh no. Oh. How are you going to be the tour guide? If you're too busy to show us the sights, we'll find other ways to keep ourselves amused. Don't you worry. Okay, good. Wise guy. Oh. Try SC Mike. Rianje cannot free himself of the Loporits. Oh. A tour of Labyrinthos. An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt this artificial environment and Baseways Bureau, it would be in our best interest to have the Locrids acquaint themselves in those conditions deemed optimal by their Scion collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Perhaps thou art better suited to lead this. Oh no, he's pushing it to me! He's pushing it on me! He's shirking! What a marvelous idea! Might we begin with the great big what's it over yonder? Ah yes, the what's it. I shall leave this explanation to Kale. Ah. Where? What is this quest? Well, I guess there's not much else we can do anyway. We're just waiting for our friends to deliver the materials. Wait, is he just humming the whole way? He is. Booking way. This is all very intriguing, I'm sure. But where are the food preparation stations? The what was your word for it? Kitchen? It reminds me, Pudding Way, our newly appointed chief of pudding research, a discipline he himself founded after sampling Orange's delights, has gone in search for Italy's ultimate sweet treat. Well, provided it's a pudding, and that's all he ever talks about these days. Have you seen him? No, it's probably zombified by the pudding. My word, what magnificent architecture! Such immaculate curvature. I'll have to make several adjustments to my work if I'm to match this degree of craftsmanship. I shall leave no corner unfounded. Living Way. Considering Singing Way and Growing Way's specialties, I expect them to pay full attention to your explanations, which I am sure will become most informative. The Polit's technical expertise does far outstrip our own. We would be wise to allow them to form their own conclusions as to the functions of various apparatus, rather than offer uninformed supposition of our own. Unless that is, unbeknownst to me, thou art possessed of surpassing knowledge concerning the construction and operation of advanced shuttle. Worship? Goodness me! Build something so large without creation magic is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features? Most important features? That would be, search the apparatus for point of potential interest you may move. Oh no, the music is still not stopping. I'm actually starting to get sick of it now. What is... Whee! Huh? Nani? You spot an abyssoma, an especially lively one at that. Wait, why is an abyssoma here? Oh wait, never mind. It would appear that the concept you observed in another time, another place was approved for life in the wider world somehow. The creatures never got sundered. That's why I was a bit confused. Thanks. It's a little hard to see from here, but is that golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? And I can see through that window another pipe at the bottom. Ah, this must be for purifying water drawn up from below. Yes. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Nani? Metallic tube. Is that water I hear from inside that great tube? It must be because of those cogs and that gigantic wheel at the top. This reminds me of that game. Oh shit, I forgot. Now I forgot what's the title of the game. Satisfactory, yes, Satisfactory. I used to play that a lot last time with friend. Ah, I see. That's how they draw up the water. There's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it too. Mushroom-like thing. That looks like the trees in Kratos' hands. Well, hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round at the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced too. Now it makes sense, that's where they store the water. You're just observing and explaining them on your own. I'm just pointing them out. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in the tower before being distributed elsewhere. I'm right, aren't I? Knew it. A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would take only a moment to install in even the harshest of environment, for us Loporits, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is of the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that peoples of Aetheris sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Many settlements in Tanaland are built near an oasis. Areas near waterfalls are common sites for villages in Girabania. Both are pretty much the same answers anyway. But wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear they rely on it far more than we anticipate. A few adjustments may be in order. Once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual, it may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain the water in the first place. Asalfino spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Perhaps the Loporits will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Ah yes, this sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Shalayan Hamlet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice the many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of this settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, too many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big, nasty teeth. Loporits may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Might I impose upon thee to assist the securing safe passage of Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as escort to living way and cooking way, and trust singing way and growing way to thy care. Leave it to me. Yes. A more valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beasties. Come along, growing way, the water extraction will see. Oh, the song is still continuing. Wow! Central Circuit. Oh, it's fighting. I have a feeling the way forward is not as clear as we'd like. Could you go and take a look? Anyway, perhaps you could tell the local beasties we're not nearly as delicious as we might appear. Don't worry, localites. I will save you. Let me survey this area for a bit. Where's the creature? Oh, there's a hostile. Charge! There is to win! Alright, I need to learn new paladin rotation. I'm still using the old rotation. Apparently there's a new paladin rotations. Oh, it's night time now. I say, that Finn had mine 2 fish on roasted lockerite. Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction is worth this harrowing experience. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burned to the crisp if it's all the same to you. Right. Let's go! Let's go! No. It's nighttime already. Oh no. Oh no. The cutscenes all going to be so dark. Oh no. Thinking way. Let's get moving. That building looks nice and solid and safe. If done well to see those two here safely, they can be a bit skittish at the best of times, but I'm pleasantly surprised they didn't run off and get themselves killed. That was all very exciting, but I do not do it again. Wait, how exactly were we planning to head back later? Let's see. I couldn't help noticing a distinct lack of carrots along the way. Many of the other vegetables I was expecting to see, though I did catch a glimpse of some sort of bipedal tomato charging about. Must be my imagination. No, it's not your imaginations. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logisticon Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Hey, follow me. Let's get back on top. Vadel Loison. You will need to use this lift should you wish to go to Middle Saloon. No? Yes. All of them are here. If you for asking, but are we any closer to the kitchens? Come to think of it, why am I even here? Atmospheric manipulators are hardly my area's expertise. It was terrifying, but at least the scenery was more pleasant than was named. Galamalt. As the first impression of Etrius, it was far from favorable. Anyway, onwards and upwards, quite literally. As is the case here. As I understand, places like Labyrinthos are the exceptions rather than the rule. You don't all build enormous underground living spaces like this, surely? Yes. We don't. On this occasion, it would behoove us to seek the counsel of those qualified to describe the workings of the apparatus. They may also be in possession of schematic or other useful documentation should the Lopris request them. As the forum's esteemed guest, it's unlikely that they would be refused, yet thou knowest as well as I the changeable dispositions of Charlene bureaucrats. Right. See my... Marvelous, simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life, artificially created. The knowledge we gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. You're all very lucky that Aetherus just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous. And I cannot wait to see more of it. I'm getting more of these fuckers. I'd like to study this primitive yet needless intriguing contraption a while longer. If I may, if the Shalians were able to build something of this complexity with their limited knowledge and resources is most impressive. Agriculture shock. Cooking Way is eager for a change of venue, or at the very least, a change of what's it. This is all very wonderful, I'm sure. But I was rather hoping to learn more about your nourishment provision facilities. In other words, where is the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Mineral Agronomics. As I imagine Singway and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus. Wouldst thou be so kind as to escort a visiting culinarian? Yes, that sounds much interesting. Hopefully, I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Urangia was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if not too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention Aetherus will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there is still time. Let us brook, no further delay. Go, go! We're going to make our way back all the way there. Oh. We're going outside. Genomos. Oh, this music is just loud. I wish they stopped playing it a while back while we're doing this quest. Cooking Way. This is the place, yes? The head aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pie. But perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples? Cooking Way is now accompanying you, okay? Walk with me, Cooking. Walk with me. Eloise. Is there a conversation point for Cooking Way here? Doesn't seem like it. Cooking. I suppose if they did put me in the pie, I could just eat my way out. Wait, they get quite hot inside, don't they? On second thought, let's stick to the plan for now. What a fine mess this is. What's going on, JK? Ah, it's you, the one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the Exodus. I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do. Down here, up there, the first on the moon, then on whichever star the forum decides will become our new home. It's also Saturn. So unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment. So many species doomed to extinct. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce, we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So where to begin? As Urianger informs me, the key to exquisite cuisine lies in selecting only the very best veg ingredients. I have an enormous list of seeds, saplings and whatnot to take to the central circuit. I suppose that means anything not on the list is to be left behind. What a waste. Right, need to talk to them. Don't grr at me, I can't talk to him myself. I went ahead and told him everything. I have to admit that I hesitated to bring up Shackle's role though. Right, what is this quest? Is this a side quest? Oh yeah, this is the side quest for this guy. To the vineyard. Then there. There it is. Oh, I didn't see it, this big glowing circle on the ground. Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes? Let's see if they are as delicious as they look. Oh, look at these grapes. Truly delicious grapes. Yes, look at how flat they are. Let's see if so sweet, so sour. The taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar. And though far from unpleasant, yes, I think I'll try another. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though in a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. Tell me, what is your opinion of grapes? Meh. A brave and erupting volcano. Yes, they are rather worrish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next tree. That's really yep, box grape juice. What's this? Orangey by name, orangey by nature. Look at this orange. Man, look at the pointy edges. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yeah, yes, that's equal parts sweet and sour, as with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Urianger about expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the words to describe it. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter. This is all very complicated. You know, so many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turn your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are in my estimation, and no one say I said otherwise. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in that field over there. This Urenja informs me the key to exquisite cuisines lies in selecting. Color, that texture. Are there some sort of enormous round carrots? No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. So hard and flavorless, I may as well be chewing a piece of wood. But all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures, masquerading as god goodly carrots. Stop! Can you see these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense will try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? No. Far from it, cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential of our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. Then perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. I wonder, though, if there is anything even more delicious. How about the yellow fruit of the butter? This is what? Mango? What a wondrous fragrance. With luck, it'll have a flavor to match. And I've no idea how these are eaten. I just bite into it. My tongue! Is this poison? A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like it? Oh, it's a lemon. How can something so similar to an orange be so revolting? It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. Finally it's over. Good grief. I fear that lemon has irrevocably ruined my sense of taste. Finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking. I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges, less so the pumpkin, though I learned the hard way they're not to be eaten raw. Then there was the lemon, the deceiver. I still feel so violated. First time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth. More ways than one, so I'll give you this lemon muffin I bake. If this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon? If I don't suffer enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to... Oof, a bit of sick came up here. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well, lemon muffin, do your worst. Oh, finally the song stopped. This is delicious. Although I still detect a hint of lemon, it complements the sweetness of the tart to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking. See? We rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. comes down to making the most of the resources. Sometimes it can even be the difference between life and death. Now we won't be able to take every speed with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what was worth preserving and what will consign to history. Hard choice, but make them we must to survive. Such strength of will. Now I know what Hydaelyn sees in your kind. Mankind, the Locrids. We were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learn all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life, the fates of the stars themselves. Once the civilization has fulfilled the basic requirement for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable ideal, is the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yet civilizations, since time immemorial, have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the cost incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architect of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What then is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect. Be content with what we have and make the most of it. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Pardon my eosin, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you anyway? Booking Way, at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. Eh? And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Italy's species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course. I look forward to it. Please look forward to it. Well, this has been highly productive, probably. Let's go and see if Urianger and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Let's go run back there again. Bye bye. So he's one of the forum's lunar collaborators. Not quite what I was expecting, but he seems a decent sort. I'm glad he enjoyed the lemon muffin too. Hopefully the next time he has one, he won't be compelled to wax poetic about the meaning of life and the immaculate carrot again. Yeah, going back there. By cooking waste brought green, I assume your excursion was a roaring success? Yes, I guess it was. Oh, there you are. Have the others finished talking about rainmaking? What's it yet? Lingway, where have you and Cooking Whale been? If the two of you were engaged in pursuits of an educational nature, you should have taken me too. I'm the leader after all. Anyway, not to rub it in, but we had the most fantastic time while you were away. Urangia was able to obtain all manner of meteorological data for our support. I'll be sure to put my newfound knowledge to good use once we return to the moon. It's my duty to make your journey as comfortable as possible, though there's no telling how long it will be. 100 years? 1,000? Probably closer to 5,000, give or take. It was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? Temsa Luminsa is home to the culinary skills and many less than savory establishments. But it has oodles of noodle. It's just go with Limsa. But that I had time to visit. The more I learn of eateries, the more I wish we could spare it from the final days. Last, Heidelin's orders are to flee, not to resist. If only there was some other way. Muffins. I wonder if this is how pudding red felt. First time Urangia made pudding. Though I'm not sure what actually was pudding. Come to think of it, something about it seemed a bit off. Sage Council, are we finally? Urangia appears to be telling the Locrits in preparation for an imminent departure. Kale, I trust that time at Mariel Agronomics did bear fruit. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them and us for a fortnight. Last time is of the essence. Let us return to Scion Hamlet for it. I gladly attend to each and every lockery there, should further questions within my power to answer arise. Oh. Someone just arrived here as well. Kembali. Good luck with the quest. Oh no, there was no way in particular I was hoping to go. I simply wish to see, hear, feel, and think as much as I possibly can while we're here. What is that look for? What did I say? That was ever delightful. And with this much information, I can fine-tune the moon's environs for your people's comfort. It's surprisingly tricky to estimate the appropriate temperature settings for being so lacking in fur. Why did I not ask Jebke how to make carrot muffins? He could have had baked goods bursting with happen. Oh no, carrot muffins. The Locrits want for activities and stimulation, but I struggle to conceive of how busy and whilst we wait. Finally stop. What's wrong? Yes, KO. It was indeed me verbalizing to Asai to express my emotional state. You want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Eteris at Logisticon Alpha. That's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? FFXIV is quite leafy indeed, and a place of utmost tranquility. You should see the forest of the first. One was purple. I say. With the star so powerful, it comes as no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard, yet achieving so little. Wow, not at all. Thy work are no less worthy for their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. And grit. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers while keep helping to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here. Despite news of the coming end, we have the forum's leadership to thank for that. That doesn't mean people aren't worried though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. And we can hardly tell them there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not. Though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten your burden. Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone mopping in the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you may start with him? It's as good a place as any. Come. Yes, you be best with them. I don't think Ranger misjudged him, but Roy does look like he could use some emotional support. Still have work to complete elsewhere. I trust that one return to find operates in tears. Troubled researcher. Oh man. Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me. Is my anxiety truly so obvious? Burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us of thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see. And what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Scion ingenuity. It's built with peerless elegant technology. It's all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the afterburner's design was flawless too, and look how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus doth thou hold the power to allay his fears. I'm not sure about that, but well, maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about. Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity, a spatio-temporal spell to regulate the environment. But what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star? Aha, gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so much different from down here, you see. The same rules apply, if you consider them as part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places. I suspect both parties shall find comfort in it. Yet if Tancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loprids to attend them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Idris and learn more about them while we're at it. Yay! Full glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Hail, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. I pray seek thee out the distressed and apprehensive. Inform them that help is at hand. I'll wait them here, that I might introduce each to a suitable Loprid. Right, we're going to find people who need help. Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every Loprid and every Loprid in their place. Give them each a Loprid. Rowing way. Yes, precisely. However, it would also be prudent to have a redundant system in the event of failure. Thank heavens I asked you. Holy shit, it's a dire place. How am I going to look for them? One of the days doubtless weigh heavy upon the minds of so many Charlaians hamlets, pillars of the Exodus as they are. Pray, bring them hither. Where are all the people? All the people that needs help, where are they? Let us go find them. Oh, I see one. There's an anxious engineer over there. Excuse me, anxious engineer. Do you have a moment? What am I talking about? The medical facilities on the ship, of course. I designed them with the assistance of our sages and chirurgeon. But to imagine every illness or injury that one might face in that great expanse is beyond any of us, to say nothing of the effect that living out there definitely might have on the body. You know, the Loprids there might help. The crew from the moon, why did I not think of that? Why indeed? One. There's 8 of them. Hey, irascible administrator. Why are you shouting at this junkmonger? He's just trying to sell his ware. I mean, his junk. Yeah, you. Yes, you idiot. Have you seen an envelope flying about? This imbecile refuses to give me the alchemic I ordered without a bloody slip of parchment. Unless your friend have a spell to make me remember where I dropped my damn envelope, I doubt they'll be more help than you. You've wasted enough of my time already. It would be unfortunate for all involved to inflict this man on the Lockridge. I guess not. Grimacing naturalist. Excuse me, naturalist. What are you grimacing about? Hey. What? Excuse me? My face? What's wrong with my face? Oh, perhaps I'm a bit tense. You need to listen a bit. I was tasked with ensuring that the proper fauna, only the proper fauna, are brought with us to the moon. However, the suitability of a few species is still under debate, and I can hardly make the decision myself when I know so little about the environment up there. Maybe some Lockridge will help you. Including the Lockridge in our discussion is a wonderful idea. Absolutely will, thank you. Perhaps their biological self might offer some clues as well. Go, find the Lockridge, save the world. Hello, ponderous mathematician. Why are you leaning here? I shall lean with you. Oh, that wasn't my intention. I was not intending to lean on space, but never mind. Hello, good sir. What are you pondering about? Consult our collaborators. I suppose it would be more effective than sitting here brooding. I'm attempting to calculate how much cargo we have consolidated over a few trips. Should the Itabuna make our original estimates unfeasible? But there are simply too many variables. I feel as if my brow will turn out inside out. Perhaps our Luna associates will have more insight into how much weight constitutes too much weight for our purposes. Thank you for letting me know. This part is so... this is very ARR. Like so... It breaks the pace. Like, whoa. Like, let's go. It was a good thing that I stopped my previous stream at where I stopped that previous stream. If not, this is tiring. Tired Gleaner. Is anything bothering me? Well, I've been loading cargo for bells, though my back feels like a void sense played it as a piano. My feet and knees are as drums and cymbals too. This Gleaner seems fine if you need a break. Yeah. Am I nearly done yet? Where? Oh. Despondent engineer. Hello, engineer over there. Are you okay, engineer? Engineer! Just leave me to my misery before I can appoint someone else. I apologize. I simply don't know what to do. How am I supposed to pilot the Ark if I'm already falling apart under the pressure? It's okay, engineer. You can do it. No. You know a starship pilot that I might speak with? Really? Yes? Well then, there's no time to waste. You can help me prepare for this monumental task. I'm going to ignore you for now. Skeptical engineer. Excuse me, sir engineer. Something in your mind? Have you heard anything of what's on the moon? I have no doubt that we can make it up there, but the searching for a new star part of the plan sounds awfully vague to me. I asked the forum, but they will only tell us that our collaborators have everything under control. Forgive me, but I don't feel particularly safe wandering through the sea of stars on gods know what, made by gods know who. Maybe the Lockridge can answer. You know, those moon bunnies. You mean to say that I can speak with them directly? Amazing! I hope they like question. But run, off you go now. 5. 3 more. Where are the other 3? Where are them? Where are they? Well, Scion? Well, Scion? Is the view from here simply not breathtaking? If I did not know it to be a glamour, I would swear the sky was real. Oh. Unconcerned cleaner. Excuse me, sir. Apologies, but I'm awaiting a delivery. Whatever it is, we'll have to wait. It's too busy to chat. /busy his status. /busy. Here to find more people in need of help. This is so pace breaking. There you are, level headed engineer. Sup? Hey there. Sup, baby? You okay, baby? Turns? Nah, there's no point in worrying at this stage. It'll only make the work go that much slower. This woman seems to be coping well. Fine then. Fine. I'll leave you to it. Bye-bye. Vicious researcher. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I've not heard a thing about when the goodness. You? Is that Asmongold? No, he has hairs. The end of the world is nigh, yet the world goes no faster. Schedules are such temperamental things. Peaceful one moment, utter bollocks the next. And yet, I've never felt so alive. This one is beyond your health, only sleep can save her. This sounds like Luce. I'm sorry. Listen to me. Mammoths. Unlike those made of flesh and blood, cannot actually keep secrets. This is why we employ them here. I'm sorry. Well, not really, but I'm sorry. Blasted assistants! Where have they gone to at where have they gone off to at a time like this? Beg pardon, but I have no time for idle chit-chat. I need to reconfirm that ether levels are consistent throughout the vessel's machinery. And it seems I shall have to do so single-handedly. I swear, find those assistants. Some Lockridge here are looking for. The Lockridge are willing to help. Why didn't you say so? At least they won't moan for how they checked 2,000 times and haven't slept in weeks. That is odds. Now this sounds like Luce's boss. So many relatable NPCs, aren't they? Anyone here? Nobody? Where are you? Where are you? At least show up on the map so I don't have to walk every corner to find them. What is this, ARR? I thought we're in Endwalker. Why does this place like ARR now? Cultistane. Cultistine. Cultistane. I wonder how a rabbit got in. And why would anyone put a hat on? Very good question. Occupied administrator. Excuse me, man. How might I help you? Operates. My, what a lovely idea! I too notice people becoming rather tense, so I rush out to pluck some fresh and fragrant tea leaves. Now I need only track down 100 or so cups. Don't you worry, I can manage. I hope your plan to cheer everyone up goes well. This woman is doing better than you are. Oh, I'm sorry then. Good luck. Me. Oh, Abanko. Where are you? Where is the LBC? Two more. Oh, there. Researcher. Hello there, Calm. Where is Noah? I believe I'm fine, thank you. I've been confiding in my colleagues, and it's helped a lot. Can't recommend it enough. This researcher already has the support she needs. Wow. You don't need me. Just be on my. Oh my god. This part is all bad. This part is bad. This is now my least favorite part of Endwalker. Just want to go to the next story section, man. Why am I stuck in here? Yes, Colon, I believe this is the fetch quest you mentioned to me the other night. Well, there's nothing to fetch, you just need to find people. Where is the last two? God damn. At least put markers on the map so that we won't waste all the time. And this music, I'm really starting to get sick of the music now. It was great the first time you hear it, and then it plays throughout this whole section. Growing way. Hey, I haven't talked to this. Tolno, Ralno. A little privacy, please. Sorry, my bad. I see. Never mind. Sorry. Where are you? Where the fuck? There you are. I see you, distracted researcher. What the fuck are you picking grass for? Fucking researcher. Oi. 56 branches of weeds in the ground. 56 bunches of weeds. Rip one out and to the mound. 55 bunches of weeds in the... Excuse me, researcher. I'm not neglecting my duty, I swear. Sure, you're not. I was in need of a little break, you see. But then I found myself unable to relax at all, so I went on a walk, and then I noticed these weeds and... Pleasant conversation partners. Oh, so fuzzy. Goodness me, that does sound like a much better way to relax. One more. One fucking more. The mental reactor operator. I'm gonna ignore him for now. Where are you? Where are you? Where is the last one? Who's that far back there? Oh, Chambao. What are you looking at? Just making sure everything is running as it should be. Things could fall apart very quickly if I don't keep a close eye on the equipment. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Just need to find this last person. This last researcher. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Why is there fog in What's that? Naja, careful walking around this area, outsider. The Scatina are ever watchful of the goings on here. One wrong move and it could mean your eye. I just, oh dear, did you believe me? Fuck you. Oh, where? Let's follow this frog. Maybe he can bring us to the line. Looking for that last person in need of help. Who's that last person? Who is that last person? I know that they need to have us do something while we wait for our friends to collect the adamantite, but this is just ridiculous. Nani? Excuse me, do you have any digestion? We do stock them, but we just sold out. Oh, convenient time. Wait, is one of them inside one of these buildings? That's gonna be fucking bullshit. Now I'm gonna have to check every building whether I can enter them or not. Oh my god! Anyone here? Oh, this is the place that passed through just now. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Don't have inside? Okay, that's good to know. I can stop doing that. So they're all on the outside. Hey, it's that carbuncle again. Maybe he's also in the same part that we looking for that last person. Somebody! Somebody! Where might you be? You hiding somewhere? Where are you? Where is the last person? Where is the last person? Where? I'm tired. My legs are sore from walking and running all around. Let me ride on my neck. Okay, now I'm just running through the perimeter again. Dang it. Fucking section, man. Who directed this section? Is just P responsible for this? Maybe he's outside. Let me piece it. It's just. Wait, actually, the thing goes all the way outside. Sure. Nobody's here. Where are you? Where are you? Who did I miss? It also goes to the back of that. Here, I haven't been this way. Oh, but here. No one here. I need to check the outer perimeter. Come on, come on, come on. Are you here? Oh, but there's a fate here. Let me just help you. This guy's almost dead. Come here. Come here. Well, I'm just doing fate now for some reason. I saw that person almost dead just now. Just provoke them. Distracted paladin. At least I'm not picking grass. But oh boy, they are so tanky. I'm just weak. Maybe because I'm weak. Oh no, you logged out. level 89. Already achieved level 89. Now, back to the main quest. Oh, 90k. Or 13q. That's good. At least only 13q. Well, no NPC here. Now, back to the quest. For finding that last person. The fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? Where are you? Where are you? I'm wasting time. Oh, it's the same one. It's midnight now. My head, yeah. And this is keeping me up. Fuck. I already have very limited time playing on weekday, and this is keeping me eating MSQ. Fuck. Fuck, whoever designed this quest. Fuck. I'm not sure. Is it there? Do I need to look out for guide? Find the list of Sky Watcher, Distress. Are you the one? No. You're not a researcher. I'm losing my focus already. Fuck you, man. The preventative engineer. Fuck you. There you are. The fucking T-Buyer. I'm sorry. Preventative engineer. What again? My chest is stuck. I'm dying. Is this your dang feel sick? Yeah, you should have died. Fuck you, engineer. Wasting my time. Oh, pardon me. I didn't see you there. There's no cause for concern. I saw you. No cause for concern, even though we may need to depart any moment, and if the hull and design buckles on the stern, the entire vessel may explode on launch, claiming countless life and dooming all mankind, but this sound like it is just very high, highly unlikely, highly slap you. Visitors can help me triple check for structural flaws, you say. Why, that would be wonderful. I'm breathing more easily already. Fuck you. Fuck you. This stupid quest line. Throwing away. Ew! He said he said he was glad we spoke and he thanked me. It was all worth it, wasn't it? Even the mistakes we made. because now we can tell them what not to do. Look, it's already night time. All that time I spent looking for them. Going where has been a godsend. I can look upon what we've built with clarity now. Their estimate seems accurate to me. Will so much does not cause respiratory problem? Oh, when you put it that way, in the long run, however, most of you won't die. Fuck you. A little privacy? There's no privacy in this area, my dude. Go find a bush somewhere. It's fine to admit you're scared, you know. Okay, finally. Ranger. Yo, Gale. Yeah? Through thine efforts, word had spread through Labyrinthos. Verily, but to a far greater number than we anticipated. Living way of gather more locals as we speak. I shall assign each in accordance with their skills. New bonds of friendship might be forged. The greater matters require not thine attention. Watch over them, a pity. Okay. I pray that living way is joy to see so many heart and soul in of return. Destination, okay. Just stand here and watch them. Waiting for something. Waiting for what? Fuck you.
ちょっと休憩。一度にこんなに喋ったのは初めてですわ。
よ、盛況だな。月の民から助言をもらえるらしいって、早速町中で話題になってたぞ。
そういうことでしたら、こちらのスリーピングウェイと話してみるのがよろしいかと。彼は月の操縦士ですので。
He fell asleep.
よく覚えてるもんだな。レポリットの違いを見分けるのは難しいと思うんだが。
あなた方を嘆きの海から送り出した後、私たちとウリエンジェはたくさん話をしましたから。彼はアーテリスについていろいろと教えてくれましたし、こちらの質問にもとことん付き合ってくれましたわ。おかげで私の本ももういっぱい。こうして実際に来てみるとまだ驚くことばかりですが、そもそも彼から教えられなければ地上に降りてくることもなく、月で待ち続けていたでしょう。
こんな光景、昔のウリエンジェを知る奴が見たら驚いて喜んだだろうな。ルイゾワ様やミンフィリア、パパリも、それから
ここでいい相談役を紹介してもらえると聞いたんだ。私たちにも頼めるかな。
ウィルソン。
ウィルフスンさん、ブローウィドさん。
いやー、Moonbreeder's parents。
転移魔法の研究者として有名な夫妻だよ。ムーンブリダのご両親だ。
Ah. Well, you need to
お
like
久しぶりです。お二人ともこちらにいらしたのですか。
4 expansions.
ああ、しばらく前に妻ともども引き抜かれてね。しかしまさかここで君と再会することになるとは。
Well, what the fuck is with this face? This the face is Why is he staring at him like that from behind? Ah.
まったくだよ。あんたと来たらうちの子の訃報に手紙を添えてきたきり、何の連絡もよこしやしない。本当に心配かけて。
申し訳ございません。直接ご報告に伺うべきだと分かっていながら。何よりムーンブリダのことを私は。
ルイゾア様に置いていかれたと嘆いていた彼女にとって、君たち暁が呼んでくれたことがどれほどの喜びだったか。あの子の成したこと、すべての決断は間違いなくあの子自身のものだったと思う。どうか君も己を責めるのではなく、彼女を誇ってやってはくれないか。
私たちに起こってることがあるとすれば、それはあんたと一緒に泣けなかったことだよ。あんな震えたちの手紙だけよこして、私たちであんたの分まで泣く羽目になったじゃないか。
本当に申し訳がございません。私は語れる言葉を持たなかった。こみ上げる気持ちもよぎる思い出も一つとして正しく言葉にできなかったのです。積み上げてきた知識も読み解いてきた詩も無力でした。私はただ無力で。
バカだね。誰だってそうさ。私たちだってあの子、この悲しみを語れはしないよ。だからちゃんと分かってた。分かってたんだよ。
君たちがまだ小さかった頃、遊ぶことより学ぶことを愛した君を冷やかした子がいたね。その度にムーンブリダが飛んでいって喧嘩をした。私たちがいさめてもウリエンジェはいいやつなんだとむくれるばかりでね。
だったら相手を叩くんじゃなくて あんたがウリエンジェと周りをつながないとって言ったら、そうかなんて腕組みしてうなってさ。それからは前よりも強引にあんたを連れ出してみたり、考えてることがわかるようにって同じ本を読もうとしたり。当時のあんたにとっちゃいい迷惑だったかもしれないけど、あの子なりにとても頑張っていたんだよ。
そして君は今こうして大勢の中にいる。それどころか絆を結ぶ手助けまでしているね。私たちはそのことがたまらなく嬉しいんだ。
ムーンブリダが信じた人は、力いっぱい押した背中はその後もちゃんと歩き続けてくれていた。うちの自慢の娘の笑顔を今日はとても近くに感じるよ。ありがとう、ウリエンジェ。
はい、私も今やっと思い出せています。あの笑顔は眩しく温かく、悲しいものではなかったことを。
ウリエンジェには大切な方がいらっしゃったのですね。
気になるか？
いいえ、私はただまだ知らないことが多いのだと思い直しただけですわ。
そうだな。生まれた時からここにいたって知らないこと、わからないこと、足りないことだらけだ。だからこの星はまだ終わるには早すぎるんだよ。
I will just go cry myself to sleep after I finish talking to everyone. Finishing it. Angry. Remind me to invite Urangia for a drink when we have a moment to be. Very long overdue for one. We can raise a glass to Moon Breeder. Living way. I was so busy asking questions for Italy that I never thought to ask more about it. Lecture. Where should I begin? Cooking. Goodness me! I've never felt like there was too little time before. There were so many people to talk to, so many things to learn. I assure you that my fellow lockreads are equally excited to have this opportunity. They were humming the whole night. We spent so long gazing at this star, wondering and hoping, but to be here now, to walk among the people, to be a part of their lives, and know that we've made a difference. It's so much more than I ever dreamed. Blowweeder? Blowweeder? Blueweeder? Is it blue or blow? Blowy? Oh, you must be one of the Scions, correct? I am. I saw your daughter die. Thank you for caring for my daughter. Time she spent with you was all too short. I know she was proud to have him as a companion. Urianger too. I'm sure, and I'm certainly feel better for knowing he has good friends to look after. Today, he comes home from time to time. Ooh, Wilson. The classical Roganin language isn't so different from Eosia. Did you ever wonder why we named our daughter Moon's Bride? When I first held her, the moon was shining silver and cool. The whole world seemed aglow. I knew it had chosen her, that she would be a beacon of that same light. For us, we let her hear our fair share of jokes about how we ought to have gone for something. With how bright and stubborn she was, but fiery as my moonbreed was, she was always kind and low. Ranger, finish this. Okay, be assured that I am fine. I am. Oh, glad to see them too. For so long, gladder still that it was in your company. As difficult as it was to accept their kindness, would have been far harder had I faced them alone. Village Council. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here for tonight. I will continue the MSQ tomorrow. It's gotten very late for me now. I need to sleep and prepare for work. Well, to everyone who's still watching now, thank you for sticking around. Appreciate it. You guys are here. Just go and find some place. Right, back to the inn. Go back to the inn. Log out. And sleep. Oh. Oh yeah. Thanks, guys. Apart from that that scene just now, I mean the fetch quest, that was terrible. It was bad. I was really annoyed by that point, but the scene that comes after is nice. That's great. Like eating with Moonbreeder's parents, it's been a long time coming. Like that whole thing with Moonbreeder happened in post ARR. That's in 2014 or early 2015. And now we're only seeing the payoff of it in 2021. Like it's almost New Year already. Almost 2022. Ah. Thank you again. See you all. Bye bye. Yeah, you too, Esper. Good night. Oof.